with a run by Pacheco. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Hit by the former Saint, Colson Adiba. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Dart can throw here on 2nd down. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now, Gano for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. The Giants will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Attack! Attack! Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Chauncey Golston there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes back. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. 1st and 10.
Hold on these two. Hold on these two. Hey, 15.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. And throwing is Mahomes. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs get back in it. It is 21-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Going to return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Giants. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, KC.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Go! Go on, Eddie! High on these two!
Throwing now from the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Now Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. To throw is a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Mahomes around the pistol. He'll throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players, and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it
like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Giants.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Covered by Christian Fulton.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Gano on to add the extra point. Through the range, the kick is good. And the Giants add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for 1 more snap here in this 1st half.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and the ball's incomplete.
That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This field in at about the 9. Half midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Ooh. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a giant 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing again, Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and a yard. For Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Flush to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
70 Timberwolves.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll take this one in.
just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Again, working deep downfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Set up. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Look on the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Here goes Tracy. Touchdown, New York. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 15. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Motion man is Rice. A first down throw for Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Motion man is Rice. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Belcher. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And the Giants are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Tracy, touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
Attack, attack!
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and this is going to work out. He's got it for first down at the 38-yard line.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darden. The outside, caught by Neighbors. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good for a Giants. First down.
Go!
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Out of shotgun. It's Darden. Open man is Robinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
New York Giants.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To the air again goes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run once more with Singletary. And And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The ball comes out. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score 6 points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10 for Mahomes, who rounds another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will get just a bit closer.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. He'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup in second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready up!
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready! 70
Again, it's Singletary. Whoa! Nice move. Slips a tackle. Gets forward for a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Dark. There's that man again. Another catch. Whoa! And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First down.
Here we go, here we go!
First and 10 at the 35.
They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's now
It is 2nd
and 6.
and 6.
Set! Ready!
On the handoff, Singletary. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready! Like it!
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state max, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state max, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
Yeah, huh?
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way.